Hey, I need you to give yourself permission to let your light shine, okay? I want you to give yourself permission to just be bad at something. Because the first time you do something, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be really bad. The first time you squat, your form is gonna be trash, okay? The first thing you make, the first iteration of it, it's gonna be bad. There's not any nice way to say it, really, because you don't know what you're doing, you're not skilled enough, whatever it is. The first time you try something, it's going to be difficult and it's going to come out with a quality that's probably a little less than you were hoping for. And you need to steel yourself for the feedback you're going to get from people because they're going to be harsh. People are, they can say things that will crush you on the inside and keep you from doing a second iteration of the thing. It'll keep you from trying to continue whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you're in the gym and someone was critiquing your form or how much weight you were lifting or something. You're like, I'm never going back to the gym because everyone there is judgmental. I'm never going to write another book because they read the cover and they pooped all over it, right? Whatever it is, you're going to get feedback that hurts you right here. And you need to prepare yourself for that and get ready to accept it and also put up walls around your heart to just let those arrows bounce off the walls. Because you know deep down that you're capable of more, but the first thing you did, it's not good. It's not good. And that's okay. That's okay, right? Because as you move along, as you gather more experience and try again, it gets better. As you iterate through the process, you make a little improvement. You adjust something just slightly so it's a little bit better. You take that feedback, maybe there were some nuggets of wisdom in it, and you take that feedback and you tweak what you were doing. Okay, even when someone critiques you in such a way that it hurts you emotionally or it hits too hard, maybe that message had some nuggets of truth in it. And maybe that's why it hurt you so much because you picked it up. All right, whatever message they had, you owned it. We could talk about whether or not you need to do that or how to avoid that. Sure, sure, sure. But you use that feedback to make the next iteration better. The next attempt will be better. And sometimes it's not another person, right? We're our own worst critics. Sometimes you get into drawing, you draw a picture and you look at it like that is a big pile of dog poop. Okay? Sure. Does that mean you don't want to draw anymore? You have no more motivation to draw a picture ever again? No, you probably try again. You work on your form more and more and more until eventually you're a world-renowned artist, at least to yourself, right? Maybe you're the only one that ever looks at your art, and that's okay. That's okay too. You do it for you. You do it for fun. You started doing the thing because you were interested in doing the thing, no matter what it was, because you're interested in it. But you need to come to terms with the fact that the first version of it, the first thing that you put out there, isn't going to be good. And that's going to be hard for you to accept. That's going to be hard for you to accept from other people, the feedback that they give. It's going to be hard to put it out into the world, whatever it is. Whatever it is. It could be a speech that you have to give and it went really badly and the whole crowd didn't clap or laugh when they were supposed to or doesn't matter. If you want to give speeches, you're going to keep trying, you're going to get better. And eventually you'll command an entire audience. You will hold them with rapt attention. You will be a great public speaker if you keep going. You have to be ready for that backlash. You have to be ready for that internal critique as well and just keep pushing through it. Because whatever's in you, whatever you feel called to do, whatever that thing is that you've been dreaming of, or you've been hoping you get to, or you've been wanting to build, whatever it is, it needs to come out. It needs to come out in the world. If it stays inside of you, you will die with regret. You will lay on your deathbed and wonder, like, what if I had done the thing? Oh, I wish I had done the thing, whatever it was. And usually, those things are helpful to humanity. I use usually, but I actually believe in every case they're helpful. In every case. Why? Because if it's good, like the invention of sweaters, they're awesome. They keep you warm. It's a great invention. Thank you to whomever thought that up and brought it into the world. Great. That helps people. And if it's bad, we have many, many examples of people who have had a dream that's destructive to other people and they bring it out into the world. I'll let you fill in whatever example you want. it ends up being a good thing for the world. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get a lot of backlash for that. Think about it. Someone brings a bad idea, brings destruction in any definition of the word to other people. Those other people have to adapt, change, and grow because of it. The entire planet has to adapt after that and go, well, okay, we've learned that that thing was bad, whether it was an action or an item that was brought out. Yes, okay, so we've gained knowledge to not do that again. We've learned how to counteract it. We've learned how we combat those ideas or that thing. We've matured as a people. I'm not saying bad actions are good or all this destruction was a good thing. Oh my gosh, that's so tragic. If there were many, many deaths or illness or just, a bad invention that people use and it hurts them. Whatever it was, that's bad. I agree. But the outcome overall of bringing that dream into the world was a net positive overall because of everyone's learning involved, because of the evolution of the human species moving forward. Okay? The first iteration of the sweater was probably pretty bad, right? It was probably something akin to animal hides. And, there's just like one on each shoulder. And then the middle part that's kind of uncovered is still cold. And then later you get like a poncho, right? Where there's like a hole in the middle. You put it over your head and it's a little bit better. And then iterate again and again and again until I can be standing here in this gray thing, right? I'm not going to go down the route of the negative stuff that's outside the scope of this video, and I'm not trying to justify any evil that's ever happened in the world. But I truly believe that whatever is inside of you, you need to pursue it. You have to do it. It doesn't matter what it is. Whatever that thing is, you've got to do it. You have to draw it into the world and take that horrible criticism, whatever it is, from internal or external forces. It's going to come at you and it's going to hit you real hard. And it's not going to be as good as you hoped it would be that first time. But you got to keep going. You've got to put it out there and you'll get better. You'll get better at whatever it is you're creating, whatever you're doing. It'll get easier. Your skills will go up. The quality of what you're making will go up. Okay? Do the thing. Do the thing you're thinking about. Make it happen in the world. Make it happen in your life. Don't die with regret. Okay? And just as a disclaimer, don't do anything that hurts other people, okay? Talking about like, hey, you have something you want to do and you have to bring it out into the world. If it harms other people directly, maybe talk to a psychiatrist, okay? Don't go through with that thing. We're talking about learning experiences here, not committing atrocities on others, okay? Maybe get a second opinion on some of these things. Bring your image out into the world, do some beautiful things, and pursue that thing you've always wanted to do, okay? It's worth it, and it's going to hurt at first, and you're going to suck, but it's worth it. All right, talk to you later. Take care of yourself.